Google's Pixel 9a has appeared in yet another unexpected setting, this time at a Lucha Libre event, offering a real-world glimpse at its camera capabilities. A YouTube short by Alexis Garza showcases the upcoming mid-range device, revealing more details about its design and performance. With leaks surfacing constantly, there isn't much left to speculate before its official launch. In the video, the Pixel 9a is seen in what looks like the obsidian color variant. The design keeps Google's signature clean and simple style, though there is a significant change in the camera module. Instead of the usual camera bar seen on previous Pixel models, this version features a smaller and less prominent camera bump. The front of the device is briefly shown, and leaks suggest it has a 6.3-inch display with a 120 Hz refresh rate, ensuring smoother scrolling and animations. The highlight of this new appearance is the camera quality. The footage from the event provides an early look at how well the Pixel 9 handles video recording. While compression may have impacted the overall sharpness, the video still looks clear and stable. A zoom test is also included, though there are no details on how much optical zoom the phone will support. A few still images are also displayed, but it's unclear if they were captured separately or taken as screenshots from the video footage. Leaks indicate that the Pixel 9a will feature a 48-megapixel main camera and a 13-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. A selfie sample shown in the video suggests the phone maintains Google's well-known color accuracy, though the final image quality could be affected by compression. Even subtle for a mid-range smartphone, the results appear to be quite solid. The Pixel 9a is expected to be officially announced on March 26, but by now, almost everything about it has already been revealed. From high-quality renders to hands-on leaks and even an appearance in the background of another smartphone leak, it has been difficult for Google to keep this device under wraps. Apart from the redesigned camera module, not many major changes are anticipated. The Pixel 9a is expected to be powered by Google's Tensor G4 chip, which should deliver smooth performance for daily tasks and AI-driven features. Battery life is also getting an upgrade with a 5,100 mAh battery, which is a noticeable improvement over the previous model. Pricing may be a concern for some buyers as leaks suggest a possible price increase. The 128GB base model is rumored to start at $499, while the 256GB variant could be priced at $599. That's a $50 increase compared to its predecessor's higher storage option, which might make potential buyers reconsider their choices. Competition in this segment is intense. Samsung's Galaxy S56, available at $499, comes with a triple camera system and strong hardware specifications. Meanwhile, Apple's iPhone 16e is expected to start at $599, matching the Pixel 9a's higher storage option while featuring Apple's powerful A18 chip and a sleek design. With so many strong alternatives, it remains to be seen whether the Pixel 9a can make a significant impact in a mid-range market. What are your thoughts on the Pixel 9a? Do the upgraded battery and design changes make it a solid option, or does the rumored price hike make it less appealing? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tech news. The Galaxy S25 Edge has been stirring up a lot of discussion among tech enthusiasts. Even though Samsung gave us a quick glimpse of it at Unpack and MWC 2025, the company has mostly stayed quiet about the phone's full capabilities. This has left many people wondering whether they should be excited about this new addition to the Galaxy lineup, or if it's just another premium smartphone that won't offer anything groundbreaking. What we do know so far is that it will be slimmer than the rest of the S25 series, but the exact dimensions and finer details are still a mystery. Leaks suggest that the Galaxy S25 Edge isn't going to introduce any major hardware changes. Instead, its focus seems to be on an ultra-thin profile, premium materials, and high-end build quality. There are even reports that it might feature a ceramic back, which would add a touch of luxury. While this makes it an appealing choice for those who love stylish and premium-looking devices, it raises the question, is that enough to make it stand out in an already competitive market? But what if Samsung had chosen to do something entirely different? What if the company decided to introduce a brand new mobile operating system with the Galaxy S25 Edge? That could have been a game changer. Instead of just being another beautifully designed phone with top-tier materials, this device could have marked the start of something much bigger, a move away from relying on Google's Android. For years, there has been speculation about whether Samsung would develop its own mobile OS instead of depending entirely on Android. Some enthusiasts have even imagined a new platform, perhaps something like Edge OS, that could have given Samsung more control over its software ecosystem. The idea of an exclusive OS on a limited edition device like the S25 Edge could have been a fascinating experiment. Of course, making an operating system from scratch is no small feat, and Samsung has tried before with Tizen, which didn't gain much traction in the smartphone space. However, with the S25 Edge already positioned as a unique device, this could have been the perfect opportunity to try something bold. The timing would have been especially interesting given the growing scrutiny around Google's business practices. There have even been discussions about the possibility of the US Department of Justice forcing Google to sell Android due to concerns about fair competition. If something like that were to happen, it could shake up the entire smartphone industry. By launching its own operating system, Samsung would have had the chance to take a big step toward independence, reducing its reliance on Android and setting the stage for future innovation. Had Samsung made this move, the Galaxy S25 Edge would have been more than just another premium smartphone. Instead of relying on software features like Galaxy AI and other marketing strategies, the company could have introduced a fresh, exclusive experience that set it apart from the competition. This would have generated massive interest in the tech community, shifting the focus from just design and materials to something much more significant. Of course, all of this is just speculation. The chances of Samsung making such a dramatic shift right now are very low. But thinking about the possibility of the S25 Edge debuting a brand new OS is an exciting idea. It would have given the device a completely different identity, making it more. Samsung is known for releasing a new version of Android for its Galaxy devices toward the end of the year. However, the rollout of Android 15 based One UI 7.0 was delayed by nearly 3 months, leaving many users disappointed. But there's good news. Samsung seems to be getting ahead of schedule with its next major update. A test version of Android 16 based One UI 8.0 has already been spotted on Samsung's servers, which is earlier than usual by about 2 months. According to a reliable source, a firmware version for the Galaxy S25 Ultra has recently appeared on Samsung servers. The version number, S938BXXU1BOIC1, follows Samsung's typical firmware naming system, suggesting that it could be an early test build of One UI 8.0 based on Android 16. This discovery indicates that Samsung is working to avoid the delays that affected the previous update. Samsung's firmware numbering pattern offers clues about software updates. The fourth letter from the N in a firmware version is used to indicate the One UI version. When a device is first released, this letter is marked as A, and when it gets a major update, the letter changes to B. The international version of the Galaxy S25 was launched with One UI 7.0 on Android 15, and its firmware version includes A in that key position. The newly spotted firmware, however, has a B, which suggests it belongs to the next major version of One UI. Some might assume this could be One UI 7.1, but there are strong reasons to believe this is actually One UI 8.0. First, Samsung usually introduces One UI X1 updates with a new Galaxy S series release, which hasn't happened this time. Second, Google is expected to release Android 16 in July, which is earlier than usual by about 3 months. Third, leaks suggest that Samsung might completely skip One UI 7.1 and 7.1 and want to bring One UI 8.0 sooner. Considering these factors, it seems very likely that the newly discovered firmware is an early test version of One UI 8.0. Samsung usually starts testing major Android updates in the second quarter of the year, but this time the process appears to have begun earlier. If everything stays on track, the final version of One UI 8.0